Support Studio. So we're going on to lesson 4, which is color correcting. It kind of goes along with lesson 3 with the color matching and stuff, because you are going to use the color wheel when color correcting. So I'm going to give you just little cheat sheet things that you'll want to write down, and then I will break it down so you can like really get to know why that was the answer to that or whatever. So basically, when you're color correcting someone's face, not everybody needs it. Some people do. If you need to color correct someone's face, you want to do it before you end up putting their foundation and makeup on. It will give a very clean look because it's something that can just blend right underneath your foundation and stuff. So color correcting is going to be like, for instance, if someone has like dark under eyes, like for me, I'm fair skinned, I'm cool toned, so I'm going to see a lot of like redness, kind of bluish coloring underneath my eyes, which essentially is like purple. But so since I'm going to have that coloring and like redness around here, sorry, I got some stickers for my sweet little girl. I have redness here. I need something to color correct that look, because very rare is a red color on someone's face actually red. Usually it's a combination of like either like purples, blues, greens, oranges, yellows, you know, like those kind of coloring. Anyways, I don't want to confuse you too much, but basically if they're fair skinned and they have some under eyes, like let's say they don't tan, they burn in the sun, they're going to be considered cool tone. Under eye redness, any redness on zits or anything like that, you're going to want to use a yellow color. So putting the yellow on top of it is just going to kind of erase it. So basically, let's just sum it up like this. So basically, when you're color correcting, you're going to be using the colors across from the color wheel, right? And you're like, well, you know, because I have bluish color here with some reddish color, that together, red and blue together, let's see, red and blue makes purpley color. So purple, the opposite of purple is going to be your yellow, and that's going to cancel that color out. So that's like depth of why yellow works for under eyes on fair skin. It's like really in depth, I know. But the more you look at a color wheel, the more you can practice and kind of get familiar. But I'm just going to kind of give you the cheat sheets in case you don't want to like think that deep yet, or you're just not there yet. It does take time. It does take practice, and it does take, let me think, hold on, you know? So that is how you would color correct a fair-skinned person. Use yellow underneath, and I've got some really pretty yellow tones. Let me see if I have it in my case. I should. Yeah, sunlit right there. Yellow, that's a great one for if you're fair skinned. Now, if you have a client who has like melasma, that can kind of give like a greenish tone to it. So green, let's pull out that color wheel. So green, I mean, melasma can kind of look like a brown, muddy, greenish, orangey. It really just depends on the person, but it can kind of have like that muddy look on someone's face. It's going to have a lot of green in underneath it. So yeah, so when you grab your color wheel, like how am I holding this? Where's the true green? Secondary. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, there we go. Green. All right. I'm like looking at it for a primary color. It's not a primary color. Anyways, green. So red. So you need some kind of red color. You can use pink. You can use blushes. In fact, this line of makeup makes it so you can. So you can actually use like a red color. Now, if they're fair skinned, I would probably use Frenchie. It's this color here. It's kind of like a peachy color. That works great for melasma to get rid of that coloring. And then freckles. Freckles, they look brown, right? You look at freckles and you're like, okay, it's brown. If someone's like, oh, I really want to cover up my freckles, whatever, you have to find something to color correct. So basically, color correcting is finding literally the opposite color. So yellow, the opposite color. And when you have the two colors together, it neutralizes it, making it like a clear neutral base. So like if I had a lot of this violet color on my face and I put yellow on it, it's going to neutralize it and cancel it out. Very interesting. Now, you have to be careful because if you are like this coloring, I mean, you're not going to be like that dark or vibrant. Let's go with a simpler color. Let's just say I have a lot of redness in my skin, right? So you're like, okay, green. Green's the opposite. So green is going to cancel it out, which yes, it will. But let's say I decide to do a little more blue. Well, that's not going to cancel it out. Instead, you've just now put another color. You've made a new color on your face. So now you have to cancel out that new color, that mixture of the purple and blue. Or what did I say originally? Anyways, you're mixing those two colors and it's not going to cancel each other out. So now you have a bigger color to cancel out, or an additional color to cancel out. So that's why you make your little color sheet if you haven't yet from lesson 3. But this will just kind of be a guideline, you know. You want to pick the right colors to the closest. And you also have to think about the color skin that they have. The tones that they have, if they're warm, cool, because if they have cool, then that means that they're going to have more blue in their skin already. So you have to kind of think about what color do you see, what skin tone do they have, etc. But I'm giving you the cheat sheet so you don't have to like think that deep if you don't want to. But basically, yeah, if you have redness on your skin and you're fair, yellow is going to be the answer to cancel out that coloring. And then, because if you didn't catch earlier, blues with red kind of make purple. So yeah, yellow is the color for that. And then if you are, let's see, a little more tan, I would say if you're like medium skin toned and you tan well and stuff, you would want to use a color called wheat, which let me show you. It's kind of like, there it is. This one here. See, it's just a little darker, but it still has a lot of yellow in it. And that's going to help with that too. That's going to be like for redness and stuff if you're wanting to cancel that out. And then, yeah, there's just like so many colors. I wish I had my other kit here. Oh, wait, I do. Wait, I do. There is a demi line from Saint. It's right here. A demi line, which has those bright colors. Has those bright colors right there. And these are like highly pigmented, more pigmented than the other pigmented foundation. But this stuff, you literally, this will be a whole other lesson because it's like so in depth and so cool once you like get the hang of it. But basically, you put the tiniest bit of that color on the spot that's standing out on your face and it just like neutralizes it. But anyways, I'll like try to keep this simple for lesson 4. So yeah, color correcting, you want to make sure you do it before your foundation. But yeah, yeah, basically just look to see what color you're seeing. If you're seeing like green, I mean, if you're new at this, it's going to be really hard to see those green colors. If you see freckles, it's going to be green toned. So find some kind of reddish or peachy color, reddish orange color that can go on it, which this is where I dip into the lip and cheek colors because they are made for your whole face. Everything in this compact is. So dip into your lip and cheek colors, you know, that are going to have that more coloring. And you can try it out on their skin just lightly. Don't use a gloss though. Then it'll be really shiny. It just won't stay as well. I would stick to like more of the matte coloring, like stay away from that. But you could do like that. But this one seems to work really good for freckles and for brown. If you see brown, Frenchie, that orangey color, that works really good too. So like if you have a darker client, or if you're a darker person and you have like the brown under eyes and stuff, use like a pink color, like Frenchie. It's definitely a good color. The link to all of these color names that I'm saying is in the links bio somewhere. Anyways, so that is like a good, those are like the main ones that you'll really run into. But I'll go into a demi lesson, which is this like color wheel makeup, I swear. Like, I'll go into this another time. But yeah, it's just a little tidbit. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions about the color correcting. You just want to use a little bit of product goes a long way. So hopefully that helps. Here's my big finger to stop this video. But let me know, once again, if you have any questions about color correcting. Make sure you make your color wheel because ultimately you're wanting to go across the color wheel with whatever color you've kind of narrowed it down to. You want to go across as best as you can, because that's what's going to neutralize that weird color that you're wanting to just kind of get rid of. And not to say that, oh no, I have all this stuff on my face that I need to get rid of. You know, we're not trying to like cover someone's beauty. We're just trying to enhance, you know, make them feel good about themselves, not like go all deep into like every little bit, you know, you don't want to make them feel uncomfortable. But just, if there's something that stands out, pick like the top 3 things or something, and then focus on that, and that right there will be enough. Like, it'll be enough. Like for me, I go under eyes, nose, chin, you know. Sometimes I get the acne scarring that I have over here from another makeup brand that I do not use anymore. But yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you next time with our lesson 4. I'm trying to think, what is lesson 4? Well, it'll be continued. Oh, should I go into this next one yet? Maybe I'll do skincare. That's so boring. I'll think of something. Lesson 4 will be important. All right, see you later.